pretty much a little bit selfish because I am.
This is what I mean by as well awesomely truthful.
Yeah, because
okay?
you know what? I put my
it's okay
I put
to
my
be selfish.
happiness first.
When was the last time you took your girls to school in the morning?
I don't remember. I went to Cassidy's Christmas recital.
What time was
last
that?
week? That was 9.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Swan of the year award!
Yeah. Well, babe,
To make up
2016,
for that.
It's 2026, ain't no expensive trips no more. We haven't booked or done anything. We're gonna do your house in Pattaya, your house in Pattaya. We're probably gonna, use...
We're gonna shift from our house to yours.
So we're gonna do a lot of marketing trips, barter deal this year. We're gonna do a lot of that. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Be Real with me, Ase Wang. And today I have two of my bestest girlfriends here. They're awesomely crazy, they're awesomely cool, and they're part of my mom tribe. So today I have with me Cindy Bishop and Port, aka Auntie Corn. Welcome, girls.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to Let's Be Real.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. I was saying that you guys are like my mom tribe and how important it is to have moms that are somewhat kind of like you, keeping it real, crazy, not too uptight. So I'm going to start off with a question, which I'm sure that you guys would have a lot to say about. Who were you before motherhood and what part of her are you still wanting to keep alive? See, I already know these answers, but I just want everyone else to hear them, okay?
Okay, for me first. Weirdly enough, I have never really changed that much.
See, I would believe that.
It's like I'm exactly the same, just with 2 more children. I mean, with 2 little humans asking for things every day.
Which is Cassidy and
And Carissa, yes.
Which are how old?
Carissa's 12 and Cassidy's 8.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much exactly the same, just busier. Pretty much a little bit selfish because I am.
This is what I mean by as well awesomely truthful.
Yeah, because
okay?
you know what? I put my
it's okay
I put
to be
my
selfish.
happiness first. Unfortunately, I do. Like what the kids has to adapt according to my rules and my happiness. So whatever it is, I'm first. I'm the first in the house. So.
If mom is happy, kids are happy.
And the husband too. The husband is really, really last. He's the least priority in the household. So me first, the children, maybe the household, and then Stefan.
This is so awesome.
So a person I wish I'm still was or am, well, I wish I could eat everything and don't gain a pound. Or a kilo, anything like back in the days, but that pretty much is.
But that's true because I'm just gonna throw you under the bus here.
Please do.
Port wakes up at what time?
Well, my early days is 10.
That's waking up early.
Yeah, that's a bit early. Well, normal days would be 11:30 to 12.
All right, what time do you sleep?
4 a.m.
Okay, literally, that's what time I get up.
I know because sometimes
I
we
was gonna
talk.
move
You
on to
probably
you
thought
next.
that I was up early. I haven't gone to bed yet.
If I get a message in the morning, I know she hasn't gone to bed yet.
Me too. And I know that if I can't sleep, I remember I called you once at midnight and you were like,
That's my time.
I was like, who can I call? I'm not going to call this one because she's the only
you
one
gonna
that's
call?
going to
Call
listen.
me
at midnight.
Call me. Anywhere. I'm up, and then I'm that girl. So if you need to call me for emergency session, late at night, early morning, it's me.
When was the last time you took your girls to school in the morning?
I don't remember. I went to Cassidy's Christmas recital.
What time was
last
that?
week? That was 9.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Swan of the year award goes to
which
the
mean I got up at 8. Yeah, which mean I went to bed at 4 and then got up at 8, which is not too bad.
But you've always been like this?
I have always been like that.
So basically, Stefan knew what he was getting himself into.
Yes, but actually, he was the one who changed. He was like this. He was like with me. He's the night owl. And now he has turned himself to
Somebody
be...
gotta take care of the
Yeah,
kids.
so now he's turned out to be this person who went to bed the same time as the children. Someone's got to do it.
That would be true because we were just at Wonderfruit this weekend and I was by the pool with Stefan and Cassidy and Carissa. And of course I knew Kapo was like snoozing in her bed. And we were like well into the afternoon when she showed up. Yeah. All right. Well, enough about selfish Kapo.
Can we tell you what I still love my children? Yes, a little bit selfish, but still love my children.
But she's honest. Okay? She's honest. To move on to Cindy.
Please. She's like the opposite.
Which wakes up at like 5 every morning.
4:15.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So to answer your question,
Let's start. How old are the kids?
Layla is turning 16 and Aiden is 13. So I'm a official teenager mom, not a teenage mom. That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole other episode. That's a whole other episode.
I was not a teenage mom. Yeah, no. So have I changed? Yes, I have. I think in more like habits and things that I do. I don't think I've really changed as a person as much either. There are parts of me that I do miss, like the free spirit, being able to travel anywhere, the artist in me, which I haven't really had time to, because like
you are a good artist.
I feel like I'm wanting to get back to that, but man, the schedules of these kids.
You don't have time to get back.
I don't have
to
time.
That.
But I know I can make. But that's a bad excuse. There's always, if I make it a priority.
You just need to be more selfish.
You just have to. You have to make time.
That's what it is. I gotta be more selfish. Okay.
Yeah, because you're more of like Cindy's like more of a people pleaser, I think. Like in a good way. Like this one's like, no, I'm not doing it.
No, because if I'm grumpy, then the whole house is falling apart.
If I don't do it, it's nothing like
it's being done.
I'm taking all the credit for my kids' awesomeness. Well, Byron as well. Because
you get up at 4:30 and you cook breakfast for the kids. Yes. She cooks dinner every day. So she's like Martha Stewart at home. Like you do cook. And I know that because I lived with you for 2 months.
Yes, you did. She was my first baby.
I supervised the cook. Does it mean something?
You don't do anything. You just show up and eat.
I supervise the cook, man.
That's what I do. That takes work,
You were my first daughter.
I am. For those of you that don't know, I used to live with Cindy when was this, like 17? No, this was like 12 years ago for 2 months.
You're her first child.
Oh, Layla's turning 16, babe. It was 17 years ago.
17 years ago. And we were moving. This is a good friend. When you break up with a boyfriend, you got to move boxes out of your house. And she's there moving boxes out of that ex's house into their house to live for 2 months.
Nice.
And we were unpacking boxes and Cindy goes, I need to sit down. I'm so tired. And I was like, you're pregnant. And you were.
I was. You called it. You were the first one. I was the first. And then you went to Hong Kong and you're like, I'm calling it. And I was like, no.
Because I wanted to drink and you wouldn't drink. You were like, yeah. And I'm like,
no, I didn't know
You don't even drink a little bit?
I didn't know. My first pregnancy, I didn't eat sushi. I had no cheese. I had no wine. I had no coffee. Second one rolls around.
Everything.
Well,
that's why Aiden is so wonderful.
That's why Aiden is a party animal.
So that goes to my next question. What advice do you have on like juggling 2 kids? Because I only have 1 and I'm done.
I heard drugging 2 kids.
Juggling.
Oh. I don't know what era you're in right now, but I said juggling, okay? What advice would you give? Because I'm like 1 and done. I believe there's a myth and there's a lie that you guys say. You're like, well, the second one, once you have 1, when you have a second one, it's a lot easier.
No, it's not.
No, the second one was more difficult.
Thank you.
Hell no. Yeah. It's like double trouble, actually triple the work.
Double the price too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the price?
So can we talk about that? This is a good intro into traveling. So people that think that like, okay, I'm going to have 2 kids, you got to also think financially, right? Mm-hmm. So you're paying double airplane tickets. How do you guys travel? Do you guys sleep in the same room? Like, what do you guys do?
I tend to excessively spend on my traveling.
Oh, this one's
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So we all traveling together. We do traveling as a family about 3 to 4 times a year. That's our normal year. And then we would be sleeping in separate bedrooms because I value my vacation so much. So Stefan and I need some sexy time. We're going to need some sexy time, so the kids got to stay by themselves. So that's double the expenses.
So you pay double the price for sexy time.
Yeah, for the sexy time.
But that you gotta after 12. They make you have this separate hotel room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the kids, they're like been exploited into gourmet dining scenes. And then my children would be eating with us, even at the Michelin restaurants. Otherwise, they were like, well, so what are we gonna do for dinner? We tend to take them with us sometimes. So when we're travel, it's really, really expensive. So that's where all my money goes.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
So are kids back in economy while you and your husband are sitting in business, or are you also putting your kids in business?
Well, the kids are actually in economy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're flying with the nanny, so they can
Take
have
the nanny.
See, that's lame. I don't know which is better.
Nanny.
With the nanny.
How many
in the back.
nannies?
One nanny only, because I think my girls are not so spoiled in the sense where they can take care of themselves.
You still taking a nanny for this trip?
This trip, they're flying business because there's no nanny. Oh my goodness. I'm being grilled over here. Yes. Yes, because this is the first trip where we're not bringing the nanny. So they're staying with us in the business. Well, hey, with the point redeemed. I redeemed my credit card points, man.
Well, let's just make it clear. The reason why I invite my mom friends on this is because we're all so different, but at the same time, we're all like, we can laugh about it, I'm not judging you.
Thank you.
Just a little, maybe.
A little bit. Me too.
All right. With Cindy, like, what is your traveling thing? Like, you got to pay for 2 hotel rooms, so we understand that.
Yeah. I'm not as extravagant as this
We're
one.
crazy.
This is
We're
like
not
next
example.
level.
We're not good example.
She's not normal.
I'm not normal. And 2026, it's none of that gonna happen because you know what happened.
Oh, we know what happened.
No money, no honey, no traveling. We haven't planned anything for 2026, girl.
And no sexy
Pattaya, Hua Hin.
time.
It's probably Pattaya, Hua Hin, Phuket. Yeah, that's where we're gonna be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, same thing. We got, it's like the everything is now adult price, right? But when we go on trips, we usually stay, like when we go to the US every year. That's always for like a whole
Fancy.
month. No, but then we're not fancy at all. You should see.
Excuse me? You're going to be living that kind of life in the next year, okay?
What does that mean?
There's nothing wrong with that. She needs to come back down.
I need to come back down.
You need to come back down.
Yeah, I have tried to come back down. I will. And I'll be okay.
Okay, this is my kids. We are celebrities and we do get nice, beautiful stays at hotels. And my kids know if we walk into a hotel and it's like super posh, they're like, oh, we're working, aren't we? I'm like, yeah, we're working. So we've got them trained. We get all the photos and everything. If we go into a not so nice hotel, they're like, oh, we paid for this, right? I'm like, yes. They know the difference.
But it's good they know the difference. Yeah.
No. They're good kids. They're gorgeous. They need to be put to work anyways.
Yeah. They need to earn the rent money. Yeah. So 2 kids. So then you're paying 2 airplane tickets too. You're paying extra hotels. I mean, there's extra school fees with that too. So financially, there is a lot.
Tuition, it's crazy.
It's over $1 million a kid.
Honey,
That's
it is crazy.
Yeah. That's for how many years?
And then double amount of food in the house, that adds up too.
And throw the fact that one of them is an athlete. Layla eats double the food.
Layla eats like a
Like I have to have freezer full of everything.
I mean, it's pricey, especially in Asia because you don't have a government supporting you with anything. I know in like Europe, it's sabay ma.
What do they do?
Like
they get like
free
food stamps. They get food stamps and
the government
supportive.
like you basically have free dental health care till you're 18, free what do you call it? Cards to get on the tram to go to school. Like you get a lot of that help, but in Asia you don't. So yeah, that. Does motherhood change as you get older, do you think? Like, were you different from when you were like having first had your baby? I mean, things are obviously a bit different. Yes.
What you're doing or you?
You. Be selfish. We're talking you right now.
Not much.
She's obviously been the same.
She's already answered that question.
Yeah.
She's obviously been the same.
I'm the same. I'm pretty much the same.
Did you breastfeed?
Yes, I did. Carissa for 6 months. Cassidy for 2.5 years.
Wow.
I know. She was like a grown baby with teeth and walking around. I was like that chick because I was home. I worked from home, and Cassidy was she was quite difficult and demanding compared to Carissa. And Cassidy would be all clingy to my boobs, and I would be the same for her. So I was breastfeeding until she was 2.5.
But you're not that selfish.
Well, but for me,
2.5 years is a
but
long
you see,
time.
for me, it's for me too because I really love
Wanted to lose weight?
Yeah, I really like
she
the
was like,
breastfeeding.
500 calories, let's go.
Yeah, you see, but no, I was still fat, so it was not about weight. It was more about
I love
a cuddle time.
I love
I really
breastfeeding.
love breastfeeding, regardless. Like I don't know why when people saying that it was difficult, it probably was difficult at the beginning.
But you had a lot of milk.
A lot of milk, plus my boobs were like ด้านไปเลย Like it's like I have no sensations on my nipples anymore. They're like dead. So bring it on. Cassidy can suck them on for 2.5 years. I'm good. So it was really cute too. It was for me.
You're not that selfish.
No, I'm not. But then for me, if I wasn't happy, then I wouldn't be doing it. Because I was happy doing it. So it was kind of for me and for her.
You did too.
I breastfed Layla for a year and then Aiden for about 9 months. Because I just ran out of milk. I was so tired because he's a boy also. And I would have liked to have breastfed more, but I had already started working and everything. But I love breastfeeding. It was so convenient.
I loved it too.
It was like
not too bad for me. It was really lovely actually. And you know, the moments we cuddle, and that's how they still stay in my bed sometimes. Cassidy, like, you know, she still sleeps with me sometimes, and Stefan would hate it.
Okay, so you still have the kids sleeping in your room?
Yeah.
Do you have the kids sleeping in
No,
your
they
room?
were out at 6 months.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so that's the same. Same with me. Kaya was
I'm
on
a
her
kind
own
of
at 6 months.
Thai mom. Stefan hates it.
So you have both the kids sleeping in the room.
But I mean, when I say they were out at 6 months, you know, Aiden still
In and out.
sneaks in to sleep, but like, not. They had their own bedroom. I think it's important for them to be able to sleep on their own.
They have their own bedrooms for storage, but they still sleep with
But they
us.
still sleep with you.
But when Stefan and I want to have sexy time, we have to move ourselves out of the bedroom
To go where? To the
go to
storage
guest
room?
room.
Guest room.
Guest room. So that's our sex room.
What Vicky apparently and Chai do too. They got move room for the sexy time.
Yeah. No, we don't have that problem.
That's nice.
We
So
just
you
lock
can
the door.
You can just do it whenever you want. That's healthy. Mine's not so much. It means we have to, you know, we need to rotate around. We need to make schedule sometimes. Like sometimes
You're gonna
we
make
text.
you make a schedule for sexy
We do.
time?
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
you
like
have to.
yeah, we do.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
never spontaneous anymore.
It's tiring.
Wait.
Plus, I need to prepare myself mentally.
Yes.
So you send your husband and you're just like, shall we sexy time tonight? Or like, what is that? How does
Yeah,
this
like
go down?
normally he'll be dine me, and then we know what's gonna happen. Or when we know the kids are going to bed early, and we would be, you know, watching a movie, and then after we would schedule for sex.
Oh, after you schedule for sex.
No,
Yeah.
ours is only in the morning.
Oh really?
Oh,
I don't do
Because-
morning.
See, no, I don't know about that. Who has time in the morning?
We do after we send the kids off.
Oh, that's nice.
Because by like 8 p.m. I'm done. I'm in bed by 9.
I don't
I'm
feel
asleep
sexy
by
in the
9.
morning.
Do you at least get up and brush your teeth?
Of course. Not like roll over and no. It's like
We do nighttime. We're night
Very
hours.
very different views on sexy time after
it's
you have
or
kids.
like quickies.
Okay, let's pivot a bit to rules of discipline. So you got teens,
Yes.
which and yours are not there yet.
Not there
soon,
yet.
coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are takes on discipline here?
I feel like we are quite disciplined.
Yes, you guys are. Because I remember one time, and I look back at this and I think I never should have done that. And I realize that now when I have a kid. So I think Layla was being naughty and Layla was doing corner time.
Yeah.
And she was
Time out.
sitting in a chair, timeout, and facing the wall. And I'm really horrible. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
You
I started
messed-
laughing.
I
Do you remember?
know.
I started laughing. And I'm not a parent, so I was all like, ha ha, this looks so funny. And Cindy was like, don't laugh. And I remember Layla was like, stop laughing. And now when I look back, I think,
Yes.
oh my God, how horrible was
You
I?
were
Because if
horrible.
somebody did that to Kai, I'd be like, hey, like, don't laugh.
Yeah.
Why were you laughing? Were you
Yeah.
like,
Because she was sitting on I mean,
Were you on mushrooms or something?
no,
man?
I wasn't, but it was like the funniest thing ever. She was sitting with a wooden chair. I remember facing the wall. She was like this far from the wall. And I just thought it was the funniest thing. And now I'm just like, that was really horrible. I started laughing. You remember? Yeah.
I
So
remember.
you do timeout.
I would do timeout. We don't believe in smacking the kids, so that's definitely never. But we do timeout. We talk to them a lot. Like we have,
You have proper conversations.
conversations. I feel like ever since the kids were even little, like we would talk, like they were adults.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at?
No, I do.
What are you doing?
No, I only hit them a few times.
I'm like, you smack them?
My reflex.
Reflex.
Yeah, reflex.
I mean, okay, in their lifetime, I might have had, like when
Yeah.
they really like whatever, when they were toddlers, and usually by then they have like a little, it's like a little, but not like, because I got
Dude, I was
by
beat
my
up.
dad.
My parent beat
Oh,
more.
yeah.
My mom did.
Not, but I had proper spankings from my dad, like, and so I remember that. But yeah, no. But we have consequences. We have like timeout. We take away their
Privileges.
Things like that.
And that works. For what do you do?
Actually, Stefan and I are pretty good at playing good cops, bad cops. And then when there's some situation, we decided who's going to be bad cops and good cops today. It depends on the subject. Normally, Stefan would be a bad cop. Yeah, and then I'm the good cop. I'm the one who would be sitting down with them, talking to them with reasons. And Stefan would be the one who yelled first. Because my kids would be, like we need to repeat ourselves because they're not that grown yet. Most of their mistakes are the challenging of, their boundaries. So we would be like, Cassidy, no. No, Cassidy. Cassidy, no. Cassidy, no. Like 10 times. And then Stefan would be screaming on top of his lungs with the real man voice. And that would be scary and intimidating to them. And then I'll be the one who talked to Cassidy or Carissa after. I don't want to say this, but Carissa, pretty easy. I mean, in general, like I've never had any
Usually,
problem.
The firstborn is usually the one that's a bit more, responds to authority,
Yeah.
follows the rules. That's like a normal thing.
Right?
Firstborn, and then the second one
I've
is like,
never had any problem with Carissa's disciplining her because with just talking, she would get it. She would, she would react. She would apologize. With Cassidy, she always she always has something to say.
But you only yell when someone breaks their Christmas ornament.
That
So
it
let's
was,
not forget about that.
no, that was a horrible moment for me. I told Cassidy several times not to play balls in the house. And the ball bounced to my most favorite Christmas ornaments. And it broke centerpieces, most valuable ones, all at once. And I was like, Cassidy, go get man, I was crying and she was crying and the whole house was in
Shaking.
a really bad vibe for like a
seen-
half a day.
dude, I've seen her yell. I think it was your former driver,
Yeah.
and it's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, if I yelled, it's scary.
It's scary. Like the house shakes, and like your sister and I were just like,
Oh, that's normal.
We're like,
Over
heck.
Christmas ornaments.
Yeah,
Do
but
not
but
screw with her
guys,
Christmas
ornaments, I handpicked them. Those are like made from like sort of Belgian nuns of some sort. And then I hand carried them on the plane. I didn't even do that with my other things. I hand carried them
never even carried her
from
baby.
Europe to Thailand. I displayed them for like few years and then Cassidy destroyed them in seconds when I told her not to play balls in the house. She deserved it.
Did you have mom guilt after? Because that's my next
Yes,
question.
I did. So I was like, like when she was crying, she apologized. We had our cuddle time. We talked about it. And we told her not to play balls in the house again. Yet she did several times after, more. Cassidy is really something else. She's a character. I loved her, but then, I love her so much, but then she's quite
tests
difficult.
you.
She
Yeah,
tests me.
'cause
And
she's
she
like-
knows she can get away with things. Carissa, pretty easy.
What is your take on mom guilt? And when do you get mom guilt? I mean, we all get it. We still get it. We're gonna get it the whole time. But what triggers you to mom guilt? I mean, we know you got it for Christmas ornaments.
Oh yeah, I get it sometimes when I know like Cindy and Vicky would be getting up early to do the morning routines with the kids. A lot of moms do that. And then I choose not to do that. But then again, my house is next door to the school. I mean, I could just be getting up, do breakfast with them, and see them getting dressed. I've tried that few times mean like couple of times for real. And I was like, dude, my guilt is gone. I would rather be asleep. And then I would be taking them for, trips, or we would do some activities that I like.
That
I liked together. And then, like, for example, I would be taking them for museum, and then it's something I like, and they would be pretending that they like as well, but they hate it. Some things like that.
And then you get mom guilt.
I get mom guilt.
For like 5 seconds.
For like 10 minutes tops, and then I'll be like, I'm over it.
Well, yeah, actually I get it for like 10 minutes and then I get over it. But your mom guilt comes from, where would you get mom
Not
guilt
so
from?
much. I mean, I'll have moments where I feel bad if I've, usually when I snap, I will react in anger a lot. And that's when I'm tired, when I'm stressed. Aiden triggers me.
Who's the discipline one? Like the discipliner, you or Byron?
We take turns. We take turns. Similar, good cop, bad cop. But Byron's a stickler for like respect,
I've seen Byron. He's quite scary too.
And he takes a while to, like, I'm up and down.
Like we're like barking.
I'm yeah, exactly. I get triggered like that, Byron is a slow, steady burn. And when he gets to like tipping point, then the house shakes as well.
I do not want to see Byron get angry. I saw him.
When he gets angry, and then he takes forever to calm down again. It's that whack.
We're like the barking ones, and then we're calm down pretty fast.
Yeah. So not so much. Yeah, the mom guilt is like, if I've said something out of anger, but I always, if I've said something that was hurtful, I apologize to my kids. Like the kids know, like again, it goes back to having that adult conversation with them. They know that I will apologize, as I would expect them to come to me when they've, mouthed off or whatever, apologize, and then we move on, Right. So I think it's a discipline, but it's based in rationale, based on like good, solid values. I want my kids to know that they're decent human beings.
Do you have mom guilt when you work too much?
Oh my God, the worst mom guilt was when I was shooting Supermodel Me and I I was in Singapore for 2.5 months. Yeah. 2 months. 1 month of that was in a freaking hotel room. I was quarantined for 21 days. Yeah. 21 days.
And it wasn't supposed to be 21 days. It was supposed to be 2 weeks.
14.
Yeah.
I had already okay, I can do 14. The day I got in there, Singapore had 5 cases, and they made everybody who was already in quarantine stay 21 days. I had no open window, no balcony. I looked at I nearly lost I was like, this is how people go crazy. This is why people are jumping off balconies. Anyway.
And that's mom guilt too?
But I was just away, like I couldn't get back to the kids. But we already had like a whole bunch of meetings and things like that. Like we were talking all the time, but I was just like, why am I doing this? Why am I away? Yeah. That was hard.
2 months.
But you know what? Talking about apologizing to your children, our generation, my parents, if they abused me, my mom would be abusing me and beat me up. She would never apologize. They would never do it. My parents would never do it. But see, I can apologize to my children.
I think it's an Asian thing too.
I'm Asian.
I know, but I think it's a very, okay, maybe I can't speak for Thai,
baby bloomer, Asian boomer. What did I say? Bloomer, baby boomer. They would be abusing, and there would be like more like tough love. But these days we don't do tough love so much, I would say. Like I do not want to be like my mom. I mean, I love her to death, and then I am who I am today because of her. But I would not do half of the things my mom did.
See, but that's the thing. It's so crazy because we would always look at our parents and be like, these are our parents. They know everything. But then when you get older, you are like, oh, but at the end of the day, they were just trying to figure things out too. And I'm sure along the way, Kaya's going to grow up one day and be like, well, that wasn't very cool, Mom, which I would fully understand too. Because
they would think I'm a cool mom.
No, they're going to think I'm a cool mom for sure.
I think they're going to think we're cool moms.
But like, I think they will be like, I remember when mom did this. And I would be like, probably not the best thing. Probably not the best thing to do. What things in motherhood took you by surprise?
Expenses. I knew kids are going to be expensive, but I did not know they were going to be this expensive. I was planning for, when they were babies, diaper changing, food, that was not a lot. But then now tuition, my gosh, tuitions are like killing us. And then apart from tuitions, they would want to do violin lessons, tennis lessons, dance lessons.
Dude, it's the extra
Oh my
activities.
gosh, extra activities are killing me. And you know what? These things added up, and it's actually 80% of our expenses evolved around these little humans.
Well,
I
you
swear.
need to take less extravagant trips.
Yeah, well, babe,
make up for
2016,
that.
It's 2026, ain't no expensive trips no more. We haven't booked or done anything. We're gonna do your house in Pattaya. We probably gonna, use.
You're gonna shift from our house to yours.
So we're gonna do a lot of marketing trips, barter deal this year. We're gonna do a lot of that. Yeah.
Yup. What took you by surprise?
I didn't realize how much fun it was gonna be. And by fun, I mean like I thought motherhood was gonna be more like, okay, we're just taking care of these kids. But they've become
buddies.
They've become my buddies. And
At
like
the age
I
where they become
choose to
buddies.
spend my time with it. Like if I had a choice between going on a trip, like Byron and I, we never took a solo trip.
You
Very
recently did.
rarely,
Yeah.
like only recently.
Oh, we do that every
friends,
year.
I have parent friends, not judging, but I have parent friends like literally had a baby in 3 months. They're like, oh my God, we got to go on a trip. And I'm like, how do you, like that was not, like I choose to spend all my time with the kids. And I love it. And, and I didn't realize also how much of a therapy, self-development thing, because they're like such mirrors to all your
yes.
shit. And you're like, oh,
This thing you can't
I gotta,
fake it.
and it's like, I think I've grown so much as a person and have to really like, look at who you are and what makes you tick and try to be a better person.
But that's true because you actually are mirroring, you're looking at some sort of mirror of yourself. And now when I look at Kaya, I'm like, oh, she just threw it back at me.
Yeah. Literally. And
like,
the words.
She just threw that back at me on how exactly I would do that. And I'm like, oh my God.
Wait till she turns 15.
Oh my gosh, no.
No,
and it's like,
if she is anything like me, when I was a teenager, I need to go into some kind of like rehabilitation center to like fix myself. Cause like, I am not ready for that. Like, I want my teen daughter to be like Layla because she's a very good girl. Because at that age, I was not like that. And I just pray every day that Kaya is. Working and motherhood, managing time. Well, we know she's good at managing.
I have a lot of time. I have time because I work from home. And when I'm working, the kids are at school anyways. So I'm good. I manage time really well. We do dinner mostly every night together. If I'm not out, then we do dinner together.
Who
we
cooks?
pray together. Stefan cooks.
Okay, so you don't cook at all?
I cook once a year for Christmas turkey. I do
best turkey.
I do best turkey. I do
gravy.
stuffing and gravies. Actually, I cook really well, but then I choose not to. The girls like my fish Mediterranean style. I do that sometimes if they request. Stefan cooks, and we have a maid who cooks really well. But then we do prayer session together. We Bible study together.
The two of you are very religious.
I'm religious.
Well, you're God, like God's your homeboy.
Yeah. Jesus is my homeboy.
Yeah.
So we do that. We Bible study. We pray together. We dinner together, and we watch shows together. So we spend quite enough time. Good time.
Kapor also watches every single show on TV because she's up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
So
and I
she
love
watches
those
everything.
alone time where there's no phone, nobody would be calling me. My phone would be away, and I love that moment. So I need that. How do you manage your time? Oh my God.
I'm really, really good at organizing, and
you're
I'm
like-
like OCD on my time.
Yeah.
But your schedule, I like a schedule, but this one, it's like
No,
a
so
whole
we
other,
have so
it's like,
my entire month, and when I say down to the minute, I am not exaggerating.
No, you're
I'm
like
literally
pretty good. And you're like
down
the
to the
busiest human
minute.
being I've never ever
And
met.
it's not just my schedule; it's
The kid.
kid's schedule, like Layla's swim schedule, Aiden's all this stuff, and I have to do content, and I have to do. So we will have family meetings, and I have like family meetings to get everybody on schedule, and to know that okay, this like down to who's sending who in the morning and picking you up, and then there's the driver going there, and that car is there, and then this one on standby. So I have like I've got 5 different calendars all over the house. Wow. And my calendar in my phone is color coded according to my chakras.
What?
Chakras.
So I will have
her
my
energy.
Meetings and communication and anything I need to post are blue because it's the throat chakra. Anything that's like family time, dinners, lunches with the girls is green because it's heart chakra. Yay. It's my love.
We're green.
Anything that's like going to the gym or sport is orange because it's power. Yeah, it's and then work is red because it's stability and stuff. So I try to keep it nice and
but her calendar is like booked out for like months. And we know that because we'll be like, when are you free? And she'll give us like 2 months later and I'll be like, let us know when you're free.
Yeah.
Okay, so bullying. I think you guys would know a few things about that because your kids are older.
Yeah.
Bullying at school. And what do you do as a mom?
Well, there are points sometimes I thought that what would be worse if our kids are a bullier, like if they would bully other kids or they will get bullied. Later on, I think my kids are quite good kids. I mean, they defend themselves. I mean, I think our school is quite safe for
we have a problem with bullying at our school.
At school, but not too bad.
She's like, I think our school's safe. We have a problem with
not too bad compared to other school.
I think bullying is just across the board real big issue these days. It's gotten out of hand, and we
because
have to
it's social media bullying now, which is something you can't
So
control.
that's why my kids do not own any devices. I mean, Carissa is the only one in her class who does not have a cell phone of her own. By choice. And she's fine because she's living next door. There's no way. I mean, I understand that sometimes you need phone to communicate because kids are having different schedule. Carissa's being dropped off and picked up and do her activities with us. I mean, with the driver or with Stefan and I. So she doesn't need a phone. And bullying online would be off the topic. But there are some bullies in the school. I taught them to defend themselves, and sometimes it's quite hardcore because we do role plays too. You know that I'll be talking.
Are you
to
the bully?
Carissa. I was a bully. That's the thing. When I was a kid,
too.
I was a bully.
Really?
Yeah, I know I was a bully. So I know how
Mean
bully
Girls.
operates, and then so we do role plays. Like I would be a bully, and then how Carissa would defend herself with the bully, and then she does it really well. I asked her to be not cordial. I asked to be, like kind of aggressive back. And then if there's a point where there's physical
aggressive back, what does that mean? Like
I'll ask her to
punch back.
I'll ask
I mean, honestly, I'm at that point.
I would be like, if a girl would say something, this is how you're gonna say it back. Like, at least I'm not ugly or stupid like you.
At least I'm not adopted like you.
Yeah, well, at least, I would be asking her to say mean things back, and they might have just leave her alone. But then they do coming back for more.
We're on the same page.
They do, because I asked her to be mean back, because you cannot be like, oh, you'll just walk away, because it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work.
You get what you put out. Yeah. So if you're gonna bully my child, it's gonna come back to you tenfold, all right? And you're gonna get it from me too. Like, I will be that kind.
We teach Aiden to use humor. Like if he had an
humiliate
issue,
them back.
Because bullies, and bullies are sad. They are wanting attention, obviously, and we explain this to them, and it's easier to handle. But he'll just like say what they say back to them, and laugh. And usually it's enough to confuse them. Yeah. Because then they're like, why isn't it working? You know?
Oh, as a mom, like,
it's hard.
what do you do?
So for us, I don't want to jump in and solve every issue, right? So like they need to be able to learn. And Layla has not had a problem. Like nobody bullies. She's a big girl too, and they know that. But Aiden is small for his size, and he's smallest one in the class still. So and he's super popular.
Yeah.
And the bully doesn't like that because he gets all the attention and he's that nice kid, you know. Yes. So he's had a punch to the stomach a couple times and things like that. When it gets serious and it's like physical, then I go in and talk to the school and we have, you know, but for the most part, it hasn't been, but it's
I'm at that point where if my kid gets bullied, I'm coming for you.
Why? Do you have an experience?
What's this
face?
No, I'm just saying if anyone bullies my child, I'm coming for you.
Coming for a child or coming for the parent?
I'm coming for both. And I'm coming for both. I'm sorry, but you're both going to get it. Like, nobody's going to bully my child.
I've looked at faces of people who bully my kids. I mean, if there would be why me, I would not why back.
Right? You would do something.
I would be like, I know what you did to my child. Yeah.
Okay, important of mom friends. Let's move on a little bit. Importance of having a good mom crew.
Oh, so important.
So important. It's lifeline.
Yeah.
And it's important to have moms with older kids as well because they've been through it. You know, and I have all my mommy friends who have like, you know, kids are in college now, and it's like every stage is completely different. You get tips and tricks and
That's true, because you need a mom crew that has different ages of kids. Like, you don't want to just be hanging out with, you know, kids that are your age, because you're not gonna, like, I get all my knowledge from like you guys and, you know, what to do and what not to do. But would you say that you would pick your mom crew friends based on, I know because she's selfish, based on if your liking or your kids
are my liking. Because it's a little bit like if the kids friends and they get along, then you can go. But if I don't have anything in common with the parents, most likely we will not hang out or go on vacation. And the thing is, if you get along with the parents, that means you guys are vibing. The energy is right. The values are the same. Most likely the kids are going to connect as well.
But you don't have to be exactly the same, because we've gone on a trip before.
No, not the same.
But I'm like super, like, I won't bend the rules. If I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. I don't want to get on the boat. We're not getting on the boat. Yes, and you
so
know
we leave your ass at the resort.
You did not get on the boat, by the way. Yeah, you missed the boat, babe.
It's fine. Leave me be, you know? And they know better now not to, like, you know, and they will go off and do their thing. You know, they can drink all night.
Oh, yeah, we do drink all night.
Well, we drank all day at the pool the other day. We drank,
It's such a gift, though, when you find a group, your best friends that have kids, the kids get along.
The husbands get along.
The husbands get along.
I think the husbands get along. So it's really important too.
Amazing, because then it's like everything's set. It's easy. You know, everybody's got companionship.
Effortless. Yeah.
And good vibes. And
good vibes. So much fun when we hang out as a family.
If you could write an honest letter to new moms, what would the first line be?
Don't worry about being perfect.
Yeah.
Just let it go. You're going to fuck up. Sorry. And that's okay. And that's how you learn.
Yeah,
because I was so, oh my God, when I was pregnant with Layla, because I'm like a nerd. I had like all these books. I read everything. I like had a notebook where I would, the time of breastfeeding on this side to 2 seconds.
That's worse than me.
But I did that for about 3 weeks, and then I had a nervous breakdown, and then I'm like, gone. So I really had to shed a lot of that, you know, trying to be perfect, because there's no way. And I think you forgive yourself a lot more.
And children are not the same. They were born from the same parents, raised in the same household.
Completely different.
Not the same at all. Like I know, because I raised 2 girls, and then they even look similar, but then their mannerism, the way they operate their lives, how they even talk to us, they're not the same at all. So yeah. So 2 kids are not the same.
So just go easy on yourself, basically. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the rapid fire questions, which are a
Okay,
little
my
bit more
brain is
fun.
not working today.
Okay.
FYI.
Yeah, neither is mine. It's after Wonderfruit. I'm just tired.
I'm really tired and I'm hungry.
It's been a long year.
We drank a lot.
Yeah, we drank
on
a lot.
Sunday by the pool. That was a lot.
And
almost
I
didn't
like
make
that
it.
our husband let us drink a lot while we're hanging out.
What do you mean let us drink?
I mean,
Well,
they
since
they
when?
just do their thing.
Since when?
No, so much Stefan.
Thank you, husband, for letting us drink.
No, let means that he knows to take care of the kids. He would bathe them and pack for the trip, not me. So I'll be like, I'm out.
I was
I'm
drinking
useless.
with Stefan by the pool from like 9:30 in the morning till 3:30. And literally had to be at Wonderfruit at 4:30. And I went rolling in there and I was like, wow, I've just done like 6 hours of
And
drinking.
then Stefan let me enjoy myself with Asa by he would taking care of the kids and packed everything and checked out. So that's what he did.
By the way, we have amazing hubbies.
We do have the
Yes.
best husband.
Shout out to the husbands. Let's not forget
and
them.
I think motherhood is just not just motherhood. It's like
fatherhood that goes very
and
much.
when we have a good partner that
Make a
knows
lot
and
easier.
understands,
Yeah.
it makes it not just it's
Oh,
shout
we're
out to
blessed.
the
I think
shout
our
out to the
husbands
supportive hubbies.
are good. I think we picked the good ones.
We picked the good ones.
I definitely 100% know I married the right man because I can be totally who I am and I'm not judged. Okay, I'm a little bit psycho. We're
I'm
all
sure
a bit
they
crazy
judge
at
us a little
times.
bit.
I'm sure they
Oh,
judge
they
us.
judge us.
I'm sure they get together.
I know for the two of you, I know when these two start drinking, the husbands are judging.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of the other way around. My husband starts drinking and then I'm all like, what do you like right now? I'm like, ew, you need to go home.
Boom bam bounce.
Boom, bam, bounce.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, bounce.
We
Your
boom
husband.
bam, she bounces.
Yeah. I'm the first to leave. By the way, I'm also the first to leave a party. These two will
Boo.
go.
Boo.
I have to pull this one
Boom.
out.
I get
Okay.
very loud and high shrill.
Rapid fire. I feel like you guys just like answered all these questions anyway. All right. Who's the real boss of the house, mom or dad?
Mom.
Mom, 100%.
I agree, mom too. Have your kids ever caught you wasted and said you've had one too many?
Oh,
Yes.
so many times.
I purposely asked this question because I was aiming at her because she gets it tenfold because her kids are old enough
Oh
now
my God.
to understand. And it was in the car after Mariah Carey. Cindy had one too many. I remember, and you were
Really? We didn't even drink that much. We only had
beers.
beers.
Yo, no,
Wait,
listen.
we'll drink the
So
same
this is
amount.
what happens. So this is what happens. I was from your Christmas party.
Yes.
I went back in the car, and apparently I had a whole family meeting about something we were going to Secret Santa. Whether maybe we're not going to do it this year. How about we take, we do something else. We had this whole family conversation.
Right.
Apparently, and it was like very heated and everything. Aiden was very upset, blah, 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 blah. And some sort of thing happened. I completely don't remember. And so the next day at lunch, I was like, okay, kids, we need to have a conversation about whether we're going to be doing Secret Santa this year. And the whole table, Aiden, Layla, and Byron were like,
What the hell?
Mom, we talked about this. And I was like, oh, we did? What was the verdict? Can somebody tell me?
Are your kids old enough to understand when mom's
Yes,
had
but
too
the
many?
thing is, I would be exactly, they know when I'm drunk, when I started to be really quiet and get sleepy and whiny. But that's it.
Do you get quiet? I feel like you get loud.
No,
I get really loud.
Stefan get loud and I think Stefan and you are
We're
the
like-
same.
we're like the- Byron's-
but when I'm drunk, I'll be like,
We know when you get drunk because we're
Yeah.
like,
I get really squeaky too because I can't hear my voice.
the girls would be like giving me water and say, maybe you want to go to bed, but I would be more quiet. Like I'm
Because
hyper.
she's loud normally.
Yes, I look like I'm drunk all the time already. So when I'm drunk, I would be withdrawing from people.
and then she just goes crazy.
And then she just
yeah.
goes-
Then we take
crazy.
tests. We bet what?
Yeah.
Salap.
That's why we married who we married.
Yes.
Stefan's is like, when he's drunk, he's all out and then loud and get really excited.
Oh my God! If Byron.
Girls, it's rapid fire.
Oh shit!
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. All right. I probably shouldn't ask this. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl,
Early bird,
Takeout or home cooked?
home cooked.
take out.
Planner or wing it?
Planner. Yeah.
I feel like I'm a planner.
I'm a control freak. I need to
feel
plan.
like I'm a planner and you guys are more wing it.
No.
I plan big time. I
Plan,
don't do.
plan. And then we say, oh, we
No,
winged
but
it.
you guys can be spontaneous though.
Yeah,
We
sometimes.
can.
I'm like, I can't. Go to mom outfits. Like, what are your go-to mom outfits?
Jeans and a tank top.
Dresses. I tend to overdress.
Yeah.
Oftentimes.
For me, it's gym clothes. All right. Okay. Dress up for school drop off or don't care how I look.
Don't care.
I don't do school
Don't
drop
care.
off, so I don't
Okay, well
dress.
then pick
Oh
up.
my God, no. When
Pickups.
she goes to school,
Oh,
though,
honey,
it's
I
like
make a statement.
boom, 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 boom.
You dress
When I
up.
go, I dress up.
Mess you ignore the longest in the house. The mess you ignore the longest.
We don't ignore messes. I mean, I don't think I can do that.
I just don't do mess in
No, I don't do
general,
mess
so-
in the house. So no, non-existent.
I have, there's many places. Because, no. I have there's a lot of stuff.
So you ignore that. That's like the stuff.
There's
that you
like
ignore.
a center in the kitchen where everything gets, I don't ignore it. It annoys me, but.
Yeah, I can't do that. I want to live in like a show house.
No, I cannot do that. We stuff stuff in the drawers.
Me too. I'm like, don't open my drawers, but everything looks great on the outside. Stay out longer and wake up hungover, or call it because the kids are gonna wake
Stay
up
up
early.
longer and wake up hungover and be dead for the next few days.
It depends. Sometimes if I've had one too many drinks, then I don't. So, but if I'm like on it and responsible, I will call it.
So I call it. Cindy's like 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, just like at the wedding last week. Cindy was very 50-50. Should I stay? Should I go? And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
I'm
thank God.
leaving right now. Are you coming?
Yes. And you're the one that drags me out.
You're the
Thank
one
you.
who dragged me
She's
out
the
from Wonder Fruit.
responsible one.
Yeah. I'm like the party pooper.
Because
the fun
it was
one.
like, it's really
that you
fun.
don't want to invite
Yeah.
to a party because I'm going to be like, because once I have that feeling that I want to go home, I want to go home. You know,
I don't ever
I
get
can't
that
push it.
feeling.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's like,
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the product game where you're gonna sell your product in English the fastest you can in 1 minute. I don't think you guys have ever sold your products in English before, no?
I switch to English like a couple
Cindy
times
has.
every now and then during my live when there's like someone from the Philippines.
All right, moms, we're just gonna close off this EP with a kind of like a sale challenge where I'm going to challenge Kapot and Cindy to sell their products in 1 minute in English because you guys usually don't do it in English, right?
in Thai.
So 1 minute, you're gonna sell Live White Diamond and Kira Lab. You guys are partners with
Yes.
Kira Lab.
Yes.
And Vicky's your partner for Live White Diamond.
Yes. So
Helping other moms
I'm
out.
win-win here. Win-win.
Working mothers. Okay, ready? You gotta wait for the bell and then you gotta finish at the bell, okay? I know this is a challenge because it's in English, so. All right.
Yes, Live White Diamond have been with us for almost 12 years. Vicky and I flew all the way to France to an older perfume house, and we have selected this wonderful 4-scented. The first one, it's for sort of playful girls, you know, you do it for go to work, and it's quite cute because it's called Sexy Love. And this one, it smells like floral and with a hint of pear. Smells like you're like actually wonderfully walking in Paris.
I can feel the pears in the air.
I can smell the pear in the air. And this one
pear.
is the one, it has some sort of pheromone sense to basically men actually loves this. Whenever you use this, your husband or your boyfriend or if any strangers would be next to you would want to sniff your neck. Okay, 100%. This one called Sexy Baby. It's really sexy. And this one, and this one, it's actually smell really sexy.
You're done.
อะไรวะยังไม่ได้2 อันเลยอ่ะทำไมไม่1 นาทีมันนาน
Usually you speak so fast. This one went to the older person.
See, because it's in English. Because it's in English.
ไม่เคยเออจริง
Introducing Kira Lab lotion. This is an all-over body deodorant lotion, which means that you can use it all over the body for anybody who hates that sticky, wet sweat, or if you have body odor, and also for dark pigmentation. I started with this product with Kapot because at the time we needed something that was safe, gentle to use, and effective for our kids. So this is actually unisex. Both scents are perfect for men, women, kids. It It goes on like a lotion. It is extremely versatile. Goes on like a lotion and it dries like a powder. I am not kidding you when I say this scent can last up to 72 hours, but most people shower in about 24 hours. For anybody who is needing that dry, beautiful smell all day long, this is the lotion that you need. We have two scents. One is fresh and clean. That's really all you want to do, right? Fresh is super nice, great for confidence, and clean is like baby powder.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
Well done, Mama!
I forgot to apply
Well done! Woo!
Okay.
All right, where's my camera? Where am I looking at right now? Here.
Available on all platforms.
Available on all platforms, Lazada, Shopee, anything I'm missing.
TikTok. You will see me on live on TikTok very
Right,
often,
or
and
even
Vicky
Line
also.
app.
Yeah. So
Support my
support,
friends.
please.
Support these moms.
Our tuition is expensive.
Yes, our tuition is expensive. Support my friends.
Our holidays are expensive.
The holidays are expensive. Now I'm in debt too.
I need to
เป็นหนี้
feed
ด้วย
my
นะคะต้องการ
kids.
ใช้เอาเงินมาใช้ห
เอา
นี้
เงิน
นะคะ
ช่วยด้วยค่ะ ช่วยด้วยค่ะ
All
Anyway.
right. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Let's Be Real with Ase Wang and Cindy and Auntie Corn. Bye.
Bye. Let's be real.
Let's be real.